6 men sat around a simple wooden table. They all came from a Serbian unit, the 63rd Parachute Brigade of the Secret Combat Force. Milanovic among the 6, who used to make the enemy fearful on the battlefield. Demolition expert, he could blow up any bunker as long as he wanted during the war. After the war, his combat skills were useless. He could only work as a tally clerk in the community grocery store. Among the crowd, there was a special woman, Olivera Chetkovic. He is a Serbian basketball player, and his height of nearly 2 meters makes him have a distant and extraordinary aura. During the war, he has delivered much-needed medicines to the front line many times, but now he can only make a living by cleaning the apartment. Just when everyone was at a loss for their livelihood, a man named Dragan Mikićman took out a tissue and sketched a route map on it. The route extends from Belgrade to Vienna, with a total distance of 566 kilometers. He has passed through 6 border crossings and 4 scenic spots along the way. He has long been familiar with this road. During the war, he followed this route and completed 43 weapons delivery missions before and after. He marked on the tissue that a core block in Vienna is densely distributed within a short range of 200 meters. 17 jewelry stores and the local police. The fastest response time after receiving the alarm takes 5 minutes. Immediately afterwards, Mikić calculated a sum for the people present, which is enough to subvert everyone's cognitive account. A Serbian soldier fought on the front line for 4 years and finally got a total of only 4,000 in remuneration. The finances in most jewelry stores in Vienna are basically there. A successful operation of 400,000 yuan can be worth the lifetime income of ordinary people. It is this simple account that stimulates everyone's interest and becomes the starting point for all subsequent stories. With a clear goal and plan, they quickly took the first step. Milan, the main member of the gang, completed the team's first water test operation. Drilled through the back wall of a local jewelry store in Belgrade, emptied the store, the safe, swept away the gold jewelry with a total value of 47,000 US dollars, and left no clues for the police to trace, indicating the success of the bull knife. He decided to call 2 ex-commandos from Montenegro, with the help of tear gas left over from the war, to rob a diamond dealer in Podgorica, Richard. And then, with the success of the 2 operations, the size of the team is also expanding. There are 37 veterans from Eastern European countries who have joined them. The team has set up a unified team entry assessment for newcomers. Only those who successfully steal $10,000 are eligible to join the team under the premise of not carrying a gun, not revealing their whereabouts, and not leaving any traces. They also set 3 iron laws. The first one is that even if they are tortured, they must never cooperate with the police. The second one is that they must never leave their injured companions behind. The third one is that they must not commit crimes around their hometown. In May 2003, the team prepared a case that shocked the world. The target was the Graf Diamond store in London. Just 20 minutes before the operation began, a sudden accident disrupted all deployments. After the makeup artist they hired arrived at the scene, he recognized one of the robbers involved in the operation as his cousin, and said on the spot that he wanted to report the case to the police. The team first took out 100,000 as a hush fee, but failed to make the other party change his mind, then put a gun on his head and put pressure on him to complete the follow-up disguise work. The 2 robbers who were disguised walked into the Graf Diamond store, armed with firearms, and shouted to the people in the store in flat-angled English, "Inform everyone that as long as they stay still, they will not be harmed." The whole operation was in full accordance with the tactics formulated in advance. Within 4 minutes and 17 seconds, they took away the list they had memorized in advance, with a total value of £23 million. Jewelry, the whole process was based on a wartime raid, robbing every piece of jewelry. But 4 weeks later, Milan was in another case. He was ordered water and arrested. In the cream jar he was carrying, the blue diamond worth £500,000 was found. A reporter who paid attention to the case found that the details of the gang's robbery and the classic movie, the plot of the Pink Panther, is highly overlapping, and the name of the Pink Panther has spread among the people. This name has brought unprecedented fame to the team, but it has also laid a huge hidden danger. In March 2004, the new target was aimed at Tokyo, Japan. 4 Serbian men in high-end suits walked into a local Top Diamond boutique at 2:15 p.m. A customer in the store felt very different. These men were wearing expensive suits, but they were all wearing military tactical boots under their feet. Just 30 seconds later, the man took out the tear gas left over from the battle. In just 4.2 seconds, the tear gas covered the entire store. The 4 of them quickly put on the gas masks hidden in their suits, completely ignoring the high-end watches and gold in the store. Jewelry, as well as those loose diamonds that can be taken away at will. They only acted towards one goal, that is Emperor Ren's specially customized Wei crown. On this crown, a 47-carat pink diamond is inlaid. It is stored in the vault at the back of the store, and the password for opening the vault is that they spent $50,000 in advance to bribe the internal staff of the store to get it. In August 2005, they chose the crime location in Saint-Tropez, southern France. At this time, the local area was in the middle of summer, under the high temperature of 34 degrees. The streets were taken from all over the world tourists, crowded with water. And this is the excellent crime condition they selected in advance. They went to the scene 12 times before and after, and accurately calculated with stopwatches and video equipment. The flow of people in this area at 2:23 p.m. will reach 400 people per minute, and the response time of the local police will be extended to 14 minutes. In this operation, they took only 90 seconds to snatch 120 watches with a total value of 2.8 million euros, and then ran for 200 meters, arrived at the pier and took a speedboat quickly into the high seas. In December of the same year, they came to Geneva, Switzerland. They specially selected the blizzard weather operation with -5 degrees and extremely low visibility, because in such weather, the frequency of foot patrols by the Swiss police will be reduced by 60%, and the emergency response time will also increase by 4 minutes. 4 gang members rode motorcycles and snatched a local antique auction luggage, 15 Patek Philippe watches produced in 1920, with a total value of 1.80 million US dollars. The escape route they planned in advance was to pass through a city park. Motorcycles can pass smoothly, but police cars cannot enter. From the completion of the robbery to the successful crossing of the border, the whole process took only 11 minutes. As of 2008, the gang has been confirmed and has committed 237 robbery cases. The total amount involved is as high as 389 million US dollars. The International Criminal Police Organization has to admit an extremely embarrassing fact. They have never been able to figure out the exact number of people in this gang, and can only give an estimated range of 200-800 people. This gang uses a cell-like organization, commonly used by spy agencies. During the Cold War structure, 4 to 6 people form an independent action team. The members of each team only know the companions around them. Even if all members of a certain group are arrested, they cannot be provided. The success of any member of the other team, however, has also given this gang has brought fatal hidden dangers. More and more new young members have begun to become lax and disregard the discipline set by the team. During the Ghana operation, some members left their loaded pistols on the jewelry store. On the counter, in the Milan operation, the robbers who participated in the robbery left the gym bag with their real passport at the crime scene. As the founder, Mikic tried to use violent means to maintain team discipline, but the effect was simply to treat the symptoms rather than the root cause. The entire gang at this time has long deviated from the original appearance. He is no longer a well-disciplined criminal gang, completely turned into a group of loose and scattered criminal alliances fighting on their own. The time came to Athens, Greece in May 2012. The behavioral characteristics of the two attracted the attention of the police on duty. The police immediately stepped forward to question the two. The two turned and ran. After an 800-meter chase, the two were trapped in a dead alley. One shot hit the police in the shoulder. This shot completely crossed the bottom line that the original core members had never touched. The shooting of law enforcement officers led to an unprecedented high-intensity cross-border roundup. In this arrest operation, Oliveira, a core member of the gang, was arrested and imprisoned, entered the prison with the highest security level in Greece. But what happened next disgraced the entire Greek police. In the early morning of July 12, 2012, a man bought a prison guard with 50,000 euros, successfully entered the prison, and was stunned by the law stolen from the clinic. In addition, 2 guards on duty then rode a motorcycle and disappeared into the night in Athens. Oliveira was at large for 883 days. During this period, he used 7 forged passports to travel to many countries and continued to commit crimes in Spain, France, Switzerland, and other places. When he was arrested again by the police in 2015, the lining of his jacket was also sewn with diamonds worth 10 euros. This earth-shattering prison escape made this. The reputation of the gang has reached its peak. The International Criminal Police Organization officially launched a special Project Arrest Plan, codenamed Operation Pink, which gathered 200 senior police officers from 23 countries and invested 10 million euros in the special project operation budget. By 2015, this special project operation has locked 858 gangs, related suspects, arrested a total of 372 people, and recovered the total value of 75 million euros of dirt involved in the case. Under the joint encirclement and suppression of the global police, this huge criminal network has completely disintegrated. In order to obtain a reduced sentence, some members chose to testify to the police, and some core members completely disappeared. Since then, there has been no news. The final accounts involved in the case are shocking. The accumulated property stolen by this gang, the total value is as high as 547 million euros, of which 472 million euros of dirty money is still unknown.